ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, you matter what. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, you matter what. Add it up, told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what, told you I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up. I do roll like a Mack truck, country heart, I might cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold-hearted, now I'm back up. Keep it real, I do this once a month, I don't rap much. I just take the money and go stack up. Only buying cards and get tatted up. All that other bull, it don't matter much. You only climb me, I put the ladders up. No fold, I done doubled up on the workload. I think I fell in love with the bankroll. Pray up, get money, then we lay low. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me, you matter what. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me, you matter what. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what. Told you I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what. Told you I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up.
We're back, just like that. Just like you saw in the opening clip, we are sober now. Now, pay attention to the problem bar up in the top there. We're going to fix that here in a second. And right now, we're over here at the landfill. And as you can see in the thumbnail, this video is going to show you how I've been handling the taxi cab. Now, the one you saw me doing in the sobering up video, there, I didn't get to complete that one because when I saved the game, it got rid of the passenger. So you can sleep and you can attempt to camp and drink coffee and energy drinks to keep your guy able to keep doing these back to back. So we have the problem bar right now. It will go away here in a second. We got to get him thirsty. Again, we got to turn the bar red, and then as soon as we go back down, it'll switch back to thirsty. Okay? So right now it's just a visual bug. And let me make sure the sound is on here. Not hear anything on your end probably, and on mine. Hold on. Let me double check. Yeah. You probably were hearing the game audio while that clip was going. I had that thing still playing in the background. Apologize for that. Yeah, so here's the gist of this whole sobering up thing. You can find it if you look on the Steam forums and all that kind of stuff, discussion. There's people doing videos on it. They show you basically what to do. But basically what it was is, let me see. Let me find what I had. I had some of this stuff written down. Yeah. What you want to do is when you see the problem bar turn red, you want to stay away from it getting to 200% thirst. Okay? You don't really know exactly where that bar is unless you know where the first white bar, when the problem bar is white, like right now, it's just a little bit under a quarter, right? So you got to, it's about 15%. If you look at the white problem bar right now, if it was halfway, that would be 50%. So you got a quarter, 50%, 75%, 85%, whatever. You just look at the line and you determine where you're at on that problem bar. This is while you're still having the alcoholism, right? So you look at the bar and you determine what percent of thirst you're at. So just replace the word problem with thirst. And just say to yourself, well, he's got 25% thirst level. Or whatever, depending on where you're at on that bar. And then what you do is take note of this. If you get a pack of chips, they give you 60% thirst. Each pack. Sausages are 12% thirst. Each pack. And an individual cooked sausage is 3% on your thirst. Pizzas are 22%. The macaroni box is 24%. Okay? So you write that down, and then if you were to look into the editor for what's going on with your sobriety rate, I think it's like 0.001 or something like that. It's really small. So it would take a really, really long time unless you do this to yourself to where you basically try to do like a hyper sobering. All right, that's basically what you do. Now you could die if you're not paying attention and you do it wrong. I've died about 6 times doing that because I probably ate too many things there. So you got to make sure you got that bar pretty accurate, as accurate as possible. Like your white problem bar needs to be at a quarter, 50% or whatever. All right, because that's the whole math involved in it. So when you eat a pack, you want to get yourself to about 184% thirst level. And you won't, once the red bar turns red, you only know it's red. But you'll know where that thirst is at based on what you ate. All right? So if you started at 100% of a white problem bar, you need to add 84%. So you'd eat a pack of chips and a pack of macaroni. And then you would get to 84%. And then you sit still in your apartment or your house and you just basically wait there for a little while. Just do minimal things. Don't sprint around and everything. I was like trying to do taxi jobs there. I had the taxi on the meter there waiting to get done getting sobered up and do it. But problem was the fatigue rate was going up a lot. And I think the fatigue rate, it plays a role with this taxi job. Because it makes a gameplay loop of where if you're trying to do a bunch of these taxi jobs, you essentially need to stay awake. Because if you try to go to sleep, you'll lose the customer. You can't sleep while he's in the car. Now, you can sleep before you pick him up. I don't know if any of that's going to change later on. But I was sleeping while I had the guy waiting for me to pick him up. And the meter's running up. But from what I remember from the little interview about the whole thing, stationary rate is different than moving rate. So your pay rate is going to be different based on how many kilometers you did or whatever, how many kilometers were moving. So like if you had your car sitting there jacked up with the wheels spinning, it would be doing kilometers, you know what I mean? While you're not really moving, you know what I mean? But whatever you're going to get paid, you're going to get paid. You're going to get a certain amount of kilometers, and it's supposed to be based on stationary versus the time that you're actually driving. Right? So I probably have, let me see, does my meter have, I did this one last night. I don't want to start the thing. Oh, did I start it? No, I didn't start it. I have on here 2,172.9 kilometers. Now, I'm not going to get all that, obviously. I'm going to get, 40%? And then depending on how much of that was stationary, I don't know, 900 marks or something like 800 marks? I don't know what it'd be, something like that. If, depending on the situation. And you get paid like on a Friday, I think, weekly. I'm pretty sure I saw a taxi pay come in. and it was like 58 marks, you know, because I only did a few, and every time I would try to do too many, something would happen. What was happening to me was I would be trying to do them to stack them up, and the taxi job owner called me up on the phone at the apartment and says, "Hey, you're not doing enough taxi jobs. I think you need to start working more, or I'm going to take back the taxi." Right? And it'd get to a point, if you don't do them, he'll take it. He'll take the taxi. Like if you're just not doing them or something like that. So I sort of realized, I'm like, well, the taxi job is actually kind of cool as long as you run up the kilometers, so you can kind of, it's designed to make you drive around the map and get your errands done, and you can pick up the customers and take them where they got to go. But it challenges you by the fatigue bar. That fatigue bar, see, my fatigue bar is growing. Look how fast. I mean, it's hard to keep it low, even with the energy drinks. I got to drink a whole 14 of them or something like that. And you see in the thumbnail, I bring the, what's up, NFL Ranger? You see in the thumbnail, I'm bringing along the coffee cup, the teapot, or the coffee pot, and my charcoal and all that, and the little grill. I highly recommend that if you're going to be doing a bunch of jobs, a bunch of wood jobs, and all that good stuff, or a bunch of these taxi runs. Now people say, well, why do we do the taxi? I've seen people saying, why are we doing it? It's stupid because it doesn't go in your cash. Well, the cash is from the sewer and from the woodwork, the firewood, right? But it doesn't mean you can't withdraw the money you're making from the taxi. So if you're adding a bunch of money into your bank account, you could take some out to buy parts and stuff like that. But you just got to make sure that bank account keeps on getting funded, because you got your rent for your apartment coming out of there. And I think there's unemployment going in. I've seen unemployment coming in. So you got to go like translate this if you don't speak Finnish and stuff. So I went and did translations and stuff, and kind of saw what was coming in and leaving and all that, you know, apartment allowance, housing allowance or something like that. And there's like a, what else would I see? Well, unemployment, like an unemployment check or something, you know what I mean? Because he's considered unemployed. Now, when you do the taxi job, okay, and another thing, I got the little envelope in the mail to kind of fill out unemployment, and I kind of translated that, and it's saying that you can put in there that you're working on a certain day, what you're kind of telling them where your free time is or something like that. So I just put that I'm unemployed in the whole thing, because I didn't know if I was going to lose this taxi job from not doing enough of them or what. So I started hammering these out off stream here, and I got some money too, cash, because I started doing more woodwork and the sewer job. The sewer truck is full. I got to unload it, and then go do more. But there's more new firewood jobs too, which is cool. More new locations than what we had in my winter car. So I think that's pretty neat. But I do like the taxi. You just got to remember, if you guys are having any problem with this, let me show you what you need to do. If you let me zoom in on it. Okay, when you're looking at the taxi meter, that's B is telling you where your or your total, right? That's if you're running night shift, right? If you run the other shift, I think you got some time accumulated on the day shift, right? Depending on where you picked up the job, what time it was when you picked it up. It'd be on A or B. Let me turn down this air. Let me see why I can't hear myself too good here. Let me see here. Yeah. So essentially that's what's going on. A and B tell you what you've been totaling up for the week. And then your pay will get figured out on that based on stationary or driving time. And what you do is when you put minus, I was confused at this at first. I thought you had to have it there to get the jobs, and nothing was coming in. So that's why I started getting calls like, you're not doing any tax work. I'm like, what's that? It's bugged or something. I'm not getting any. So what I found out is you need to be, this is just to erase what you already did. So like if you did a job here and you had 500 marks, you just dropped somebody off and he took his money and gave him a receipt or whatever. Some of these people don't take receipts either, I've noticed. Like they'll just get out and leave, and then others will let you kind of give them a receipt. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know if it's just certain jobs do that and other ones don't. But if you had 500 marks here and you just completed the job, then you just go back to the minus and then it clears the number 2 or the number 1 depending on what mode you're on. So basically, turn it on, leave the red light on, and put it on whatever shift you're on. So if you're on night shift, which is 6 p.m., you know, you look at your watch. Right now we're at 3 in the afternoon. It's going to start getting dark at 4. So at 6 o'clock here, depending on if you're out in the daytime or not, when the sun's only up for a little while in the game because of the way that, you know, the time zone and where they're located based on that. But when you get to 6 o'clock here, now you're going to be on number 2 if it's weekday. If it's Monday through Friday at 6 o'clock, then you can put number 2 on and then you get paid that rate. But if it's anything before that, like the morning before 6 p.m., then you'd be on number 1. You'd get $21, 21 marks, or 32 marks. What's confusing to me is if I pick a customer up overnight and then I'm doing a bunch of errands or whatever, I'm trying to keep my guy alive to not wreck. Because if you start falling asleep, it's easy to crash, right, and die. So you're trying to get the customer there safely. I literally had one of these taxi jobs the other day that I did a whole bunch of work to try and save it. It had like 4,000 marks racked up. I got stuck somewhere in the nighttime. The car got stuck really bad. I had no drinks anymore. The guy was like basically blacking out every second, and I ran him all the way to go get the tractor. No, I got the truck at my apartment and drove it to Fleetari's where the tractor is, and I drove the tractor back all the way up towards the town, and I rescued the guy inside the taxi with the tractor and pulled him off the road and everything. I had him all the way off, and I'm thinking, man, I got it made. I got him out and all that, right? And I'm driving, had all these marks added up. I did this rescue and all that. And, dude, I got smashed by a car. Something happened. I got hit by a car or something. Somebody killed me. I've had the guys that drive around at night kill me last night when I had a bunch of money added up on the taxi job. They drove up like I was making a right turn next to Teimo's into that little house where there's 4 mailboxes. I thought that's where the guy needed to be dropped off because I was trying to find 13 Perry RV, and somebody hit me from T-bone the guy and killed me. So you're basically trying to stay alive and not get killed by the cars. I had a car head-on collision came at me and collided with me, and I didn't have the seatbelt on. It killed me. Basically ruined the money I was making on a bunch of taxi jobs. So I've had quite a time trying to get a bunch of these done and not lose the taxi job or have the guy take away the taxi or whatever, you know what I mean? And at the same time, I wanted to get this guy sobered up because I started thinking, well, is this sobering thing causing the fatigue to be really bad? But I noticed it's still not really changing it much. Yeah, he's sober right now. I won't be able to show you the thirst bar until I get him thirsty again to the red point and then drink, and then it turns back into thirst. It's like a little bug with that. But you can already tell it's basically the thirst bar right now, just saying problem on it. But yeah, you want to do exactly what I did in the beginning of the stream, and then if you were listening to me here and you wrote down those numbers, that's what you want to do. You want to write down how much it's going to cost. Yeah, Ranger, it is pretty cool. I really enjoy it. I have a feeling that getting sobered up will also bring Suski back into your life in the game. And I wonder if there's a point where she's living in the apartment with you. I think that would be pretty cool. So right now it's 3 o'clock. Essentially, if I want to get a taxi job, I should be on number 1. You see, because the sun's going to go down here. So let's see if I can get him out of here without getting stuck, man. Because I get stuck so much with this car that you end up spending a lot of time shoving it around trying to get it back on the road. And, you know, it just is what it is. Oh, by the way, what am I doing? I should be doing this while I'm here. I might as well do this so I can show you what I mean by just hanging out and camping, because I don't have the sofa here. I could have saved it and brought it over here, but I doubt if I can use it because it's too cold, right? If it's too cold, I'm not going to be able to sleep and get rid of the fatigue bar. So the game is challenging you with that to stay awake and drive the cab and make a bunch of money with it. You know, and what is this game about? Driving around, right? And building a car. So you want to be driving around more than doing stuff stationary. So I suggest you get this from the cabin out in the lake. That's where this stuff is at. If you don't know, it's out there. If you have the editor and you don't want to waste your time driving out there, you can teleport it to yourself to one of the toilets or something like that. If you lose them, which you will do, which I have done, people are hitting my car and stuff like that, or crashing into me. They knock the coffee cup out and it goes flying away and you don't know where it's at. You gotta teleport it back to yourself or something if you're staying within that save game or whatever, you know. If you're playing permadeath where you're just, as soon as you die you're done, then you gotta redo everything. But if you want to play through the game, you want to back up your save games and stuff like that. In this kettle right now, I have water. If you look at the thumbnail, I was camped out probably I think that was Juki's house, his old house. Juki or Jock or whatever. Ooh, the car's rolling back. Why is it doing that? Oh yeah, that's right, I took the brake out. I was camped out there because he's got a water pump there. A water well. So at the grandmother's house, there's a water well. Right down the road from Juki's house, at that one house where the last house that you can possibly do a sewer job before you get to your parents' house. Great, it just knocked over. I can't believe. See how this game is? It trolls the crap out of you, man. It just ran over everything, and now everything I just wasted the charcoal. This game, it's like it knows. Oh, you're trying to camp out and stuff and stay alive? No, we're gonna kill you. We're gonna screw you. Don't get too comfy with it. Remember, we're playing my summer car, as winter car here, you know what I mean? And it will get you. It got me so many times, man. And that's the fun of the game. You know, I had to keep replaying and replaying. I got killed a bunch doing the sobering activity there. So yeah, you just want to have your coffee. If you're going to try to do the taxi, bring all this stuff with you. And bring the sandbags. They kind of help. I mean, I think they're helping. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Sometimes they create more problems. That sausage I have right here is probably spoiled. Let me see. Every time I try to... You can't really take these around for long. Because they spoil. Oh, they're still good here. Yeah, I was kind of eating those when I was camping and stuff like that, and the coffee. Now you can also go to Teimo's and get coffee. There's 7 marks per coffee, right? They're cheaper than the energy drinks, and you can just keep getting them, but you got to spend a lot of time running back and forth from Teimo to your car to stick them in the car, and then hopefully they don't fly out when you're driving around. But that's what I was doing to try to survive this, and I did like 3 of these back to back, and I had like 4 or 5, 6,000 marks added up. Just staying up, never sleeping. But I didn't realize I could have slept. I was like thinking, if I sleep, I'll lose a customer. And then I found out while I was sobering up, oh, you can sleep, you don't lose them. But if you save the game, you lose it. You lose a customer. And if you have the customer with you in the car and you try to sleep while he's in there, he gets out. So you can sleep before you get there while you have the job on the counter, but not after you have him in the car. So we're still in the day shift right now. So I have it waiting. So what I'll do is, while I'm camping, getting this fatigue bar taken care of, I'll be waiting for a job. And if I get it, I'll answer it and put it on a meter, and the meter will be running until I get there. So it's a way for you to make money, something different to do. It's fun. I've enjoyed it. I enjoy the little taxi runs. Put your diesel in it to keep it running. And I notice sometimes it runs kind of weird when you're doing a long run. It starts running kind of bad, like towards the end of the job, and it makes it hard. Like you can't accelerate, or weird stuff starts happening. It's like I'm like, oh, this game is like trying to take me out, man, because it knows I'm spending a lot of time here, and I'm making too much progress, you know, with the taxi and stuff. Uh-oh, did I lose my lantern? We lost a lantern. I can't see it. Where is my lantern? So I should have coffee loaded in there. I think I did put coffee in it before I got here. But who's to say? I might have messed that up. But yeah, essentially, if you're around your apartment or something like that, or at your parents', you get the coffee pot ready, put coffee in it, and all that good stuff. I cannot see here. I might reload this because it's too dark, and I don't know where. I think my lantern went in the ground or something like that. But I just kind of wanted to show you this, so you guys understand how to do it. Let's see if it's turned into coffee or not. Oh, I might not have put coffee in it. All right, let's reload it. Let's reload it so I can do it right. But yeah, that's what I've been up to with the game, and I've got enough money to buy more parts and stuff like that. Another thing you want to do is translate that little magazine, and try not to buy the same parts if you can. You know, like if you translate the little magazine with Google Translate, you can kind of figure out what you might be getting in some of those random parts shipments. You could do that. Stuff like that you could do. That's what I've been doing. I need to buy more, as you can see. Where's the car? Okay. Did I? Maybe I lost my lantern straight up. There, let me see. Get this thing turned around. Let's get this thing turned around before it gets real dark, because once you go into this snowbank right here. Oh wait, no, it's good right here. We could do a complete turn here. It'd be a little slow in the snow right there, but it should be able to turn around. So yeah, do your camping, and just be prepared to bring energy drinks and coffee. And when you get sober, you're pretty much just going to want to bring milk and coffee, and then you can drink water. And if you're around those water pumps at the different locations, you got one at Joke's house, you got one at your grandmother's house, one at the sewer job that's at the end, the very end past Joke's house. There's one in town near Teimo's, near Suski's house. There's one. And I gotta look and see if there's any more. I've been looking around if there's any that I don't know about. But kind of keep in mind where those are, because you can fill your coffee pot with that. If you're in a bad situation, and your guy's gonna die and he's falling asleep, just pull the cab over, leave the guy in it, and you can kind of go a long way even if you're falling asleep. And then you got to choose: do you need a light, or is it light enough for you to bring the tea or the coffee pot? What can you bring with you? That's what you want to figure out. Oh, I don't have the lantern. That's what it is. We must have lost it somewhere. Yeah, we must have left it somewhere. Did I leave it in the trunk? Nope. I think we lost it yesterday. All right, so what I'll do, let me see if I can do this, man. Give me a minute. Let's reload it one more time and get the lantern over here. If you guys don't know how to do this, this is what you got to do here. You got to go to, there's some pictures and stuff here. Where's my freaking editor? Right here. I got both of them. But you get your editor, download the MWC editor, and you get your, you go into your winter car directory here, see it? Amis Tech, app data local low, Amis Tech, my winter car, and you go to your save file. And then I'd suggest you make backups like I do here. You know, I do an offline area where I save stuff that I've already done offline, and I keep them organized like that. So you open up your save, and you just scroll down to, like, I'll show you what I was talking about. If you look at your player, here's your, where is it at? Alcoholism. See how low I am? If you look in yours and you haven't gotten sobered up, you're probably at like 146. And when you do that technique, and what I was showing you, you only seen like one round of what I did. I was waiting there 5 minutes, like five minute rounds of doing that, of getting him thirsty up to 184% or so maximum. for safety, because if you hit 200, he'll die of dehydration. So you got to do the addition properly on those percentages. What's up, Tazza? In the magazine, you can press the British flag translated in the game. Also, there's a torch in the garage at the parents' house. I need 4. Yeah, I got the torch too. The only thing is, it dies out a lot. It dies out pretty easily. I've been trying to figure out how to keep it, like what number I got to put in inside the editor to keep it a little more charged up, so I don't have to worry about the batteries all the time. Here's the portable radio battery. So you got 10, and you got the charge on it. But yeah, this alcoholism thing needs to come all the way down to about this level. I mean, if you go in there and edit it, then you're not going to have the fun of doing it yourself. I did it myself, but I wanted to see what the value was afterwards, you see? And what else was I going to show you? Now, as far as the lantern, since I lost it on the last taxi job, I'm going to do this here. Where's it at? Lantern, transform. Like if you lose it, or if you just don't want to go to the island and the little cabin and get it, then it's here. It is. Where is it? Thought it was like right there. No, you got to go to teleport object, and then it should be there. Lantern item right here. And then we're at the landfill. Does it say landfill or dump? Toilet, landfill right here. So we apply that, and then you save it, and you load your game. I suggest getting the editor, in case you lose things. Now, the original game mechanic was if you lose stuff, it will end up over here at the landfill. So if you lose a lantern or whatever, or you lose a part for your car, it would show up at the landfill. From what used to happen in my summer car. I haven't experienced that here yet. I don't know if it does that or not, because this is actually the first time I've come to the landfill. It was a taxi job. So yeah, Stoby your dude up, and if you want to run a lot of taxi jobs, just do what I'm showing you. Bring energy drinks, and bring everything you need with you. I like keeping that lantern on me though, because it kind of stays on and gives you like a wider little pocket of light. The flashlight's good too if you set it down on the ground, but you gotta like kind of make a triangle so it spreads out. But I notice it gets dimmer and dimmer as the charge goes down on it, whereas the lantern doesn't do that. The lantern gives you a couple minutes of light, and then you got to keep reactivating it. So when I'm stuck in the snow, I'll have the lantern there next to me, carrying it around, dropping it, turning it off and on to reactivate the timer before it shuts off. So there's your lantern. This is very valuable, man, because you can set it on things. The game's too dark to not have this with you. It really is, So we're going to do all what we were just doing here. I'm not worried about, I can spin it around afterwards, but we're going to get this bar down, the fatigue, so we don't have to deal with getting killed out there. Now, I obviously didn't put coffee in it, because, see that? Look at that. Another thing I've noticed starting to knock around the car a lot too, so you got to be careful. I flipped it a couple times, trying to rescue it from being stuck in a snowbank, just pushing it, and all of a sudden it just flies in the air. It's got all that wonky stuff, man. You kind of have to make you replay it, and you lose all your progress when you're doing really good. I mean, it's just part of the game, I'll probably, in the future, after I've already played through this thing and won the rally and done all that kind of stuff, I'm going to play a series where you just one death and it's over. You got to start over again. That's a fun mode to play. But it can be frustrating, man, if you're losing, if you win a long way and then that's it, you know what I mean? It's like making it into a rogue dungeon game. Yeah, flashlight is pretty useless because of the batteries, yep. Yeah, and I haven't figured out how to make it like not really lose charge. I don't know. I've put it at 100% and all that, but it seems like it just dies out. So with this coffee, you can't put it on the fire and it'll just mess it up. It's just like if you put the sausages right on that fire, you got to wait till it turns into a red ember down there. Just make sure you do that. And just carry this little survival kit with you. Another secret that I figured out, I won't do it now, but if your car is kind of stuck and you're not able to push it like this, you know, like he's pushing it pretty good right there, right? But let's just say you're in an area where it's like a ditch. This little grill, man, I put it underneath the car and it would bounce it up. Be careful not to flip it. But it kind of was colliding with the car. Like if you stick it under there, you'll see it'll move the car a little bit. It does it. It's not doing it right now, but I've had it. Last night it rescued me from another snowbank. It jacked the car up too. I put it underneath it and it jacked up the rear wheels. So another good use for the little grill. You can cook your sausage, you know, bring all that with you. That little camp out, man. This taxi job is a camping scenario, basically, because that fatigue bar is going to challenge you. I've used the post boxes to flip the sorbet from a snowdrift before. Yeah, the post boxes. That little rod that's in the wood shed might work too. Now, another thing I'm doing is I'm not paying the bills at the parents' house because I'm going to build the car over there at Fleetari's shop. So I'm like, why am I paying 580 marks to keep this place lit up and all that and paying the phone bill over there when I could just be at the apartment closer to all the food and all that, closer to Teimo, and just build the car over at Fleetari's? Because Fleetari's shop is a warm spot when it's open. So you could bring the sofa in there and you could sleep there if you need to sleep, you know? But you also have the Gifu truck. If you have the Gifu nearby and you need to sleep, you can sleep in that. So you can have the Gifu at your parents' house and have a place to sleep, but you're going to have to run the Gifu to have it warm inside and all that. You know, you're not really turning on a heater or nothing like that, but it just assumes to be a warm place to be. And then your guy can basically recover the fatigue bar like that. But when you're in this car and you're not near a place to sleep and you're trying to do back-to-back taxi jobs, this is where this comes in handy. So you let that cook. You can pick up a passenger and let him sit in the car while you're doing that. I pulled over and did that because my guy was going to fall asleep, right? I've left a guy on the side of the road when we got stuck really bad and I ran to get my tractor and I rescued the car with him in it and the meter was still running, bro. So you can basically just get paid. You can just make money running around in the cab and just keep it fueled up. Just don't save the game and don't sleep with a passenger in the car because you'll lose the passenger. And remember, use whatever time you're in. If we are in the daytime right now, which is where we're at, because it's before 6 p.m., just keep it on level 1. And call should come in there eventually. It takes usually about 5 to 10 minutes for the first call if you're on this mode. I was confused before and leaving it on minus. But what minus is subtract whatever you might have added up on mode 1 or 2 for the moment. And then that total that you totaled up from level 1 shows up on A, see? And on the A is the total for time slot number 1, and B is your total that you made on time slot number 2. You understand? So I had a cab job come in when it was daytime, and then it turned nighttime. So I don't know if I just kind of assume I'll just switch over to level 2 and add up the marks on that instead of on level 1. But that's a gray area. I don't know if like you picked one up at night and then it turns daytime. Do you need to expect to get less money because it was daytime, or are you going off the initial rate that you picked them up in? You see what I mean? I would think it makes sense for it to be the initial rate. There's our coffee. Once it starts boiling, it should be ready. And it makes a good audible tone. And you get about 5 cups out of here, I think it is. And this stuff will hammer down the fatigue bar. It's cheaper to, and if you don't have access to this or something like that, or you couldn't find water, but you're near Teimo while he's open, his little cups of coffee costs 7 marks. But I notice they're not as strong as this, what we're making ourselves. I don't have any food on me to get me real thirsty except for sausage. Let me see if I can get him thirsty enough to where we can switch that bar. But we're right now waiting on jobs and camping them out. I think we got, what, 6 cups there? I didn't count it. But there's, the fatigue bar is gone. And we have a little sip left of coffee. We'll finish it all up. And what I'd like to do is make another one, but we're not near any water right now, so we only have energy drinks on us to keep us going now. Or we pull over somewhere and we sleep. So again, I'm not paying the bills at the parents' house, so I can't really sleep in there because it's too cold. What progress have you made on the rivet? Offline on one of my other saves, I just put the parts on that I bought or I picked up in the first couple streams or something. But in this save, I have it to where I want to build them on the stream while you guys are here. So I kind of have all the parts waiting to go on again, even though I already put them on in another save. And I want to buy some more parts because we got 6,000 in cash there. So I need to order some more stuff. But yeah, I just been trying to figure all this out because I know eventually I'll just be building the car. But I wanted to figure out how to do this because the owner was calling me and threatening me to take the cab away and all that if I didn't do some of these. So I wanted to kind of figure this out because I feel like you want to keep this job even if you get the factory job too. You want to have this one. And from what I'm hearing, it's easier to lose the factory job for some reason. So you're better off not losing the taxi, because I think the taxi's pretty cool because you could drive around and get things done while you're doing it, whereas the factory, you got to stay right there in one spot. With the taxi, you could be working on your car and waiting on jobs, and then wait to pick one up while you're working on the car, and then just go whenever you're ready to go pick the guy up. Unless I'm wrong, let's see how the pay goes on Friday. If the guy's like, oh, I'm not paying you nothing because you didn't drive enough or something. You took all that money, but you didn't drive that many kilometers. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm pretty sure that you're getting paid for stationary because the game mechanics are it's set up to where you're gonna be getting stuck a lot, or you're gonna be dealing with your fatigue bar. Look at how fast that fatigue is coming up already. It won't be long and it'll be full bar. It'll be a full bar. I was hoping sobering up would slow that down considerably, but I don't think it's going to slow down as much because it's designed to give you a challenge with the taxi work. So if you eat these are supposed to be 3%. Oh, it's spoiled. See? I kept them in the car too long. So that's giving you 3% to your thirst. Boiled. Dang, man, that sucks. See how quick those go bad? Those go bad pretty quick. So if you have those, you got to cook them pretty fast. You know, you can, if you have them in the fridge, they won't go bad that quick. But I got mine driving, and I'm waiting on the go fast parts now. Cool, Ranger. Yeah, man. I'm enjoying this one a lot, you know. This game is a lot of fun. Looking forward to the car and doing the rallies and stuff. So we do have the rally, the regular rally. So you got to tune it for the regular dirt road rally differently than you're going to tune it for the ice road rally. This game has a lot in it compared to Summer Car. I wonder if he's gonna make one for every season. He's gonna have to make a my spring car and a my fall car. Imagine that. Have a game for every season. So we basically lost all that sausage there. That sucks. We must not have the window heater on in the car. Let's turn that on. And let's run our meter on level 1 there. We don't have the heater on. And I have the air going down. So we gotta get that window cleared out. So I filled out the unemployment card too, Ranger. I don't know if they're gonna send in I guess they send you the application for the factory job eventually. Because of that, maybe? I don't know. I think that's what they're supposed to do. But look at that fatigue bar, man. We haven't been doing much, and look what it's doing. It's going back up already. I have bags of energy drinks to keep me from crashing. All right, so we couldn't grill any sausages there. But keep in mind, those give you 3% thirst. The chips give you 60% each bag. The macaroni box is 24%, and the pizzas are 22%. And you got to remember that your problem bar, like right now, see where it's at? If you're trying to get sober and your problem bar is right there, that's about what? 10%? You know, roughly. I like to wait. I like to try to start doing the process when it's closer to 75% full. Or 85%, but I've done them at 50% too. So if it's at 50%, you probably have more leeway to eat like 2 bags of chips and then something else, you know what I mean? Because 2 bags of chips gives you 120% added to 50%. You see what I'm saying? And then your red bar turns red, so you'll know you add all that up. Each thing you eat, you add it up and make sure you don't go to 200. Because if you go to 200, your guy's gonna die. So that's how you do it. That's how you get your guy sobered up. You go to factory for interview, no application papers? Oh, okay. I think I've stopped by there before. It looked like Sutsky's there, and I couldn't figure out anything. And the guy's like, oh, you must be here for the job application, and I couldn't figure out what to do next. So I'll check that out, though, and see how we do that. But for now, I like being kind of free with the taxi. I don't know. I think I prefer it more. We'll see on payday. We'll see on payday this Friday and see how much of that money I'm gonna get. I know it's based on like 40% and all that, and then it's supposed to be figuring out your stationary time versus your rolling time. Where's my lights? Alright, let's get him out of here before it gets too dark. Stuck on one of these snowbanks. I've been able to fund building the car just fine on shit sucking and firewood. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't do this because I don't think I know we get good money with those. I just do this for fun here, and it's another way to drive around the map. You know what I mean? I've also got the radio in the regular little sorbet too. You know, there's an option inside the editor that you could turn the radio on. I'll show you that when we get back by the apartment. But I haven't really been driving that. I've been driving this taxi because I can make money driving it. You see what I'm saying? Uh-oh. See, this is where you get in trouble. This right here. See this stuff? This happens a lot while you're doing the taxi run. And the fatigue bar is freaking stacking. So it's trying to get you blacked out to where you crash and burn, you know what I mean? These don't do that much for you right here either. They do a little bit, but they're not gonna... I don't need the milk. The milk I bought to get me back to thirsty level again once I eat something, but I hope I can get this car out of here, man. Let's see if we could do it with the grill. Let me take a leak before he blows his bladder out. I have a GD player in a sorbet from MSC say, yep. For sure, yeah, man. Do that so you won't be bored driving that around. You got to get the editor. You can use the MSC editor or the new MWC. Of course, with the MWC, you can teleport to the PSK and all that. Let's see how he pushes this. Let me get the grill and see if it helps it. This is where you end up losing the stuff that you're putting in your trunk, because it just starts flipping. Or I'm gonna end up flipping the car. See what it does? Look, when you do that. See what it kind of lifts it a little bit. But what I want to do is get it to help me shove the car up there faster. I've done it a few times, but you never know how it's going to do it. It might just flip the whole car in the air. Just need one bad clip and that's it. He should be able to shove it up there pretty good. See how time consuming this is? You can have a passenger in here and you're basically getting paid to get your car out of snowdrift. That's basically what you're doing if you're out here too much. Let me see, if I go forward, where does it flatten out? It looks like it gets worse up there. Man, see, this is what you deal with when you're doing this. Goes down here. This would take a long time to drive through this. If I can get it to right there, yeah, I can get up there quicker than over here. But I don't know if you can get over here or not. I don't know if it's better off shoving it down in there and driving it, or just shove it up the hill here. I've shoved it up these embankments. Takes a little while. And you go through a lot of energy drink. Kind of push towards the bottom like this. Get those rear on this car. You got to get that rear up there so it can start grabbing traction. We got a tree right there. Like using headers. Yeah, I know. I don't like. I like to play it straight. In most scenarios, I do. But you know, you're gonna lose items on here a lot, so sometimes you gotta use it. And when you're doing content creation to help you out with stuff like that, so you're not spending a lot of time doing something like that, it helps you. This is the type of game that, you know, you could do a series playing it where you just play it until you die. If you're on moral, you know. You go as far as you can. You feel good, like, yeah, man, we're gonna get the car built, and then you die. And it's all over. You could do that too. You know, you could play it like that. That's a pretty big challenge to try and play it without never dying. I think that's a good series to do with this game, you know. Oh, now we lost access to the light again. Gotta be... See, just a little bit here. There's the grill. Can I light the grill still? No. The grill's a light too. If you need it to be. A little bit of a waste of charcoal, but it can help you. It's a tough game. A lot of problems get presented in it. I think we're gonna have to try and just drive it through there, man, because this is gonna take too long. Let's get all this crap back in here. Now I got a dog barking in the background. What's this? This is milk here. Milk's cool because it gets rid of the hunger too, and your thirst. I don't need that many of them. I wonder if aren't they supposed to spoil though? Makes sense if they spoiled. This energy thing is a tough one. I'm pretty good. I'm on my second save game since the game came out. Probably a 100-hour save. I haven't lost anything. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a good series to do. Trying to not die and see if you can run on one save. Now we can't get in. There's too much of an embankment. And you probably can't shove it from here. Let's see. Yeah. Everything's falling out. Oh my goodness. See? This is the challenge that it gives you. Too many things in here. Trying not to lose anything that I have on me, but it's trying to make it impossible not to. That grill does not want to stay. Let me in. Get into the passenger side. Now it's gonna fog up because you're sweating up a storm. Take off the freaking jacket. All this out of the way. Another thing you can do with that is crack the window a little bit. That helps. Now the jacket clipped into the door. We gotta turn this down too. We haven't gotten any jobs yet either. Yeah. A light going off. Can't directly shove it from the back sometimes. Let me see. Let's see if I can put it in neutral and do that. Yeah, it's in neutral. It still don't want to roll. The rear end is stuck right there. Stuck pretty good. And it kills your fatigue bar, just keeps getting ravaged from it too. See if the grill can help. Oh, it was working yesterday. Come on, come on. Flip it. There we go, a little bit. Now we're inside the trunk. That's what you got to try to do a little bit. Get it under the tire. Game don't want me to get out of here. Says you made too much progress. You must get taken out. Oh, time for night shift. The snow is bad news, man. Won't let you out. It's gonna take too long. I've done too many of those the past couple days. I don't want to deal with it again. But yeah, that's what happens. One little mistake and you get screwed. You either spend 4 hours trying to do that, and I've done it, but I don't want to do it. Spend the whole stream doing it. But that's the gameplay mechanics, man. You get stuck with the taxi. You know, that's what it is. The tractor, you don't get stuck anywhere hardly. You can pretty much get out of everything with a tractor. What we'll do now, we'll just fire it up and get out of here. Use the energy drinks and get out. You guys got the gist of using all that other stuff. Get out of here while it's day shift here. That lantern, I think I lost it when I was doing this run last night. This taxi run was hard. To get him in here, or get him here was hard. I think I got stuck in a bunch of snowbanks in different regions. I get stuck a lot on the rally track where you're heading past your parents' house and past your grandmother's house. I've had the car just fly off the road, just randomly, just fly off and land in a real deep ravine, man. Like on the side, on the right-hand side of the road. And last night, when I had this guy trying to bring him here, it just like randomly drove left and went off onto an embankment, and I spent like an hour trying to get the car out of there. And that little car, the Corvette, gets stuck pretty easy too. It's a little lighter to push around than this one though. Got front wheel on it. It's a little different with getting out of stuff too. What we need here is a 4-wheel drive truck. All right, let's get her fired up and get out of here. The lantern's still over there, so I need to get that out of there. Drink a bunch of these. The dog out in the woods. Come on. Get him out of here. So you say if we go to the factory, we can apply over there, huh? Oh, wait a minute. Am I going the wrong way? No, this is the right way. I think it is. should be able to go to the factory, talk to the guy, get a job. Cool. Got hypothermia because he got his coat off there. Oh! No, 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 no! This is pretty flat. Go to get out. Gotta try my wheel on this game. I haven't hooked it up to this yet. I used to play it on my summer car with the wheel. Gotta be careful, come down this hill with this car. It's impossible to climb it with this car too. I think I've come here to drop people off and I couldn't get this car to get up the hill. It's like you can't build up enough momentum. You got to be like coming really fast and turn and just use the momentum. Go, go, go. You get rear-ended and killed. See how it loses acceleration and stuff? Starts running kind of crappy. Just in case we get some head-on collision guy over here. Can't imagine playing this game on a wheel. Yeah. It's pretty good. I mean, the gamepad's pretty good, you know, but it's more fun on the wheel, though. The keyboard, forget that. That's a pain in the butt. I can set it so the wheel don't shake like that. You gotta adjust. I used to have that slider adjusted on my summer car so it doesn't do all that shaking like that when you're on the controller, you know what I mean? You can also adjust it so it matches more towards your wheel. At nighttime yet? Nope. Oh! Whoa! Now he's blacking out, see that? Let's see if we can wolf down one of these real quick without it flying. Yeah, see? It flies, it's gone. The game don't want you to have it, man. It doesn't want you to use this stuff to survive. You gotta go a little slower so you're in danger of getting rear-ended. But yeah, the drinks are just disappearing. Who knows where they went? Fun to slide the rivet around the snowy roads of the wheel. Yeah, I can't wait to try it. It's gonna be cool. There goes the bus. He's always stuck every time I see him. Gotta watch out for the speed traps over here. wants to get me off and do an embankment. I don't have time for that. There's the parents' house turn off, so the other place should be coming up. Yeah, I'm not paying for their bills over there at that house. Waste of money. I guess you could do it either way. You can just say screw the apartment. But it's better off living in the apartment because if you make kill you, you got Jock right next door there, Jokey or whatever, Juki. You could sell him kill you. Make a little extra money there too. T-grade is messed up. I don't get tired that fast. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know if it's the I'm not sure, man. I'm gonna have to test it and see if it's only the taxi cab doing this or what. But you know, I don't know. I have saved the heck out of it playing these taxi missions. I must have screwed it up or something by not sleeping or something. I don't really know. Not really sure if I've done it or if it's just part of the mechanics of doing the He's not gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get killed right here. Watch this. Oh, he didn't hit me. I thought he was gonna smash us right there. Yeah, these energy drinks don't do nearly as much as the coffee does. Hey, if we apply for that job, can't we drink coffee in there? I should go get the job and then go drink the coffee inside there. I need to get this bar down, man. I think it's the taxi though, man. I really do. Because you're trying to stay awake with it, you know what I mean? To get the most money out of it. Yeah. When you drink a few of these down, you'll see the bar come down and then go boom, it goes back up really fast. Crazy. But I've done a lot of these runs and I didn't have the guy. I stayed up overnight. And I guess it's changing the rate that your fatigue bar works at. Overuse it or raise the rate. Yeah. It's like a diminishing return. Alright, let's see if we can get it flipped around here. This one's a little tougher. Every time the wheels are like this, man, it won't move. See that? Ah, my goodness. This road is very tough to make a turn on, the U-turn. The wheel's probably better, though. I don't think I can rescue this out of here right now.
Oh.
Becomes a rescue mission simulation game. See if I can do this. Nope, it went through the trunk instead. Bet you we lost the coffee mug by now too with all this. No wheels on the ground, it's not gonna do anything. Back up or go forward. All right, let's move in here. Helpful getting unstuck driving a wheel, since you can control how fast your wheels spin easier, you can low end rev it. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm gonna have to try that out soon. It's too tough, this little game, playing it without it. Should be able to rescue it. I've rescued it out of these, man. It just takes so long to do, though. Come on, man. Doesn't want to push that rear end. Let's see if we have a little bit of leverage with the wheels here. Oh, these things are rolling under the thing. Nope. That's moving. Reality how I do it with roller clutch. Yeah. Come on, spin, spin. Uh-oh, last drink. We're in trouble now. Don't have any more in there. There's a bunch that got lost, though. And we haven't even gotten a taxi job either, man. That's crazy. By now, I usually have one on the meter. Probably rigged up so you can't do too many. Not moving anymore. Come on, come on. Moving. Slow as heck. Okay, got it spun around a little bit. In case we get smashed. Good, just like keeps cutting out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're gonna get smashed over here by something. I start falling asleep here in a minute too. Don't bother with taxi. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's not as good as I thought. I was hoping it was doing good on the weekend. Maybe that's what the whole point of it is, to just do it on the weekend. You might carry one over, like if you do one the way I was doing it, where you're holding on to it. But maybe it's better for the weekend only. The other little job, though, at the factory is consistent, right? Once you get that. If you need extra consistent money, to, you know. I just can't try. I'm just gonna try to keep the capture job alive, just for something to do. Because I need another vehicle. Because if he takes it, then you won't have the extra little vehicle. You can make more with this than the ad delivery. The ad delivery don't give you very much. But I usually do the ads if I'm driving around in the truck, doing sewer, or the wood job. I just do the ads. I bring those with me and make a little extra money on the side with that. Uh-oh, we're gonna get hit. Don't hit me, don't hit me, get out of here. Almost. They will smash you. And then all your stuff goes flying out. Alright, let's see what we can get out of here now. Maybe we'll just roll forward now. Yep. Gotta hurry, there's a car coming now. It's gonna smash into us. These boneheads will smash into you. Come on, go. It won't. Doesn't want to get traction. All right, let's see what's up inside of here. Where's the entrance way? What's up, boys? Dookie! I'm sobered up, man. Yep, I'm the new applicant. So what do I do? Managing director's in his room, so now you can enter.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
Ooh. Semmoista.
Where's the coffee at? I mean to guzzle it all down. Blacking out during my interview here. Where's he at? Do I gotta follow him around or something? Where'd he go?
Ooh.
Everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what, told you I'ma do me. Why you hating on me? It's not adding up.
Hey.
What do we do? Are you hiring me or what? What do I do? Coffee's in the break room? Is he trying to show me something here? What's this guy doing?
Niinpä.
So I'm supposed to follow him around? Oh, nice. Solved my problem here with this. Good. This is good. You have another coffee location here. It seems like it's as weak as Teimo's coffee. It ain't helping me hardly. I'm going to drink the whole thing. I don't remember my fatigue being this bad before, man. Is there stronger coffee here? Stay in his office? This thing is not helping my fatigue here. Wow, it's not doing nothing. Look at that, dude. What kind of coffee is this? Do they have water here so I can make my own? Look at that. It's not helping. Oh, there's a little bit of a help right there. Is that it? We can only get so much. Oh. Alright, let me go. I'm coming, buddy. Hold on. Let me get some coffee. I messed that up.
Ooh.
I think I messed it up by not staying in there. I guess he doesn't want to hire me. Now I messed it up. I gotta come back. Hey, at least there's coffee though. If anything, not for nothing, just having another place to get coffee helps. But yeah, I think once you don't stay there for the whole thing, he doesn't hire you. Coffee does you good? Yeah, I don't know if it's what I did, man. I used too much already. I've been doing a lot of, like I told you, I've been keeping this guy awake. I can edit my fatigue and fix it and see what it was in the beginning and just put it back. I think it's just a trade-off for doing these too many of the taxis or something back to back. It's either that or because I got to get my thirst bar back. I don't know. They don't have food in there, do they? Oh man, I wish you had some sausage and stuff in there. Chips. I can get my thirst back. Did you sober your guy up already? Oh, the interview had the tendency to bug out when he takes a phone call? The apartment changes, you know that, right? When you sober him up, the beer bottles disappear. That's pretty cool. Keep drinking like 1 million of these or something. He's gonna blow his bladder here. I'm gonna start pissing all over the place. Keying in the job. It's crazy. Disgusting. Yeah, don't mind me taking a leak and drinking some coffee here. Is that it? Is that all the coffee? Nope. You can keep doing this. The endless coffee machine. Oh, the workers are mad. That's a taxi job. I'll go do that, I guess. What time is it? It's night, isn't it? Yeah, I gotta put that thing on number 2 and accept it. See you later, Suzuki. I'll be back. I gotta run. My other job. What's up, boys? Oh man, we lost it. So it doesn't give you that much time like I was hoping it would. We're on number 2 now anyway. Take a leak over here. Alright, let's get this guy out of here. We'll come back to that. They do it. Go in the room. Talk to him the moment he sits down after the phone call. I wonder if Suzuki will restart it. Let's see. Probably not. Probably only do it once. See? He's like, what are you doing here? This guy finished sobering up. Wanna come back? Maybe I should stay in here now. Let's see what he does.
Took time with this here I'm made for. No sleep in the while I won't fall. No sleep in the while.
Keep on grabbing these coffees.
I see you even when I'm converse. Today say this how God works. Play my position what is given with no concerns. Set it out. Top of the morning I'm gonna set it out. You can be born, I'm gonna set it out. Shoot when I'm scoring, I'm gonna set it out. Like soldiers torn, I'm gonna set it out. Told him, baby, meet me at the bank.
I brought you a coffee, buddy.
Locked in, I'ma change the weight. Working for him, big baby's kids. Hard times couldn't make the rent.
I don't think we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. See you guys later. You guys need a ride? Nope. Hanging out in a little group over there. All right, let's go check out this thirst bar and stuff. See if we can reset it for a little bug. I mean, I already tested it. I know it's a bug. There's a bug with it. That after you go sober, it goes back every time you save and come back in. You just got to get him red again on thirst, and then it'll reset when it goes back to white. All right, it's Tuesday in game. I want to progress through the week. I want to see how much this cab's going to pay me for that 2,000 or 2,100 kilometers or whatever. Curious on that. The most I've seen is 58 bucks, but I wasn't doing very many of these. D-jump. Alright, we'll accept it, but we're not going to go take care of it until I got to get some supplies on me. Make sure this guy's not going to pass out no more. D-jump is further up this way anyway. Alright, there's no more speed traps here. We can go a little faster. It starts conking out after 80 kilometers. You got yours back to thirst? Cool. Yeah, I got mine, like I say, but it goes back to problem when you save the game, though. You just gotta drink again, or get him thirsty again, and as soon as it goes back, when you drink. Just don't drink no more alcohol. Drink energy drinks and milk and water, and the guy will stay like that. Somebody's coming at us here. Can't tell. Too light. There's one back there in the corner, or on the curve, right there. I had somebody passing the other day, they killed me. I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. They came right out of that light. I'm like, no, boom. They got me every time I see that light coming. I'm thinking there's gonna be someone coming through there. One time I was coming through here, going the opposite way, and the truck, that little alcohol truck, was coming, and he went around me, and then he smashed into a car, and the back end of the truck flew up in the air, and he's like, they're like right in front of me, dude. I went right past him, didn't get hit, and then the other car was getting all wrecked and spinning around, and it didn't hit me. I'm like, man, that was close. Gotta slow down ahead of everything. That fatigue bar. See how many things we lost. We still got the coffee. Charcoal and all that still here. That sausage is no good by now. Weird, I just checked the ATM and magically I received 3700 mark pay from the job despite being fired for a while. Wow. It might have been your last paycheck or something. Maybe it's a back paycheck or something. Or is it unemployment? You got the unemployment too. No, but does the unemployment gotta match your salary or that? That's, I don't know. Oh, they got no energy drink in stock, dude. What the hell? That's crazy. Where are the energy drinks? There's nothing. They're not stocking these in. Look how fast that bar is back. I can go sleep though, you know that. Go back to the apartment. Get this guy recharged. Guess I am the one to blame. What's done is done, won't change. Time to live up to my name. Real fake gon' fall. Took time with this here, I'm made for a while. No sleeping while I won't fall. No sleeping while I won't eat all. I keep God first. I see evil when I'm converse. Not today, say. This how God works. Play my position, what is given when I'm converse. You know, in a real taxi, you can run up the meter if somebody decides, hey, take me over here and I want to go inside this place and see this or see that, that the meter keeps running. That's how it used to be. I mean, Uber and all that's different though. Yeah, unemployment, you don't get those benefits. Being employed for a month and it's not 37. Yeah, maybe it's some bug or something. Maybe it's like you kept, maybe little bug that thinks you're still employed or something. Got an extra energy drink back here? Oh, we had a bag back there. But that's probably milk. Let me see. Yeah, milk.
I hip hop or pop 'em. Anything I could do. Real will be real, fake gon' fall.
There's one in the seat right there.
No sleep in the wild, won't fall. No sleep in the wild, won't lead off. I keep God first.
There's my missing drink. Sit inside the seat.
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Go, 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 go. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it off. You living boring, I'm gonna set it off. Shooting them scoring, I'm gonna set it off. Like soldiers torn, I'm gonna set it off.
Teimo!
No tervetuloa sinulle.
No.
Se kippi kihviä sulle. Olkeepa hyvät. Joo, kyllä minulta löytyy suht tuoretta tästä termanista vielä. Ootapas heitä. Olkeepa hyvät.
Teimo, my fatigue is
Joo, laitetaan hyvät
redlining, man.
suudet sulle tulemaan tästä. Ja siitä, mitäs laitetaan tuo vielä muuta?
Take one loss, no one's around for you.
Gonna stay for all my extra hours overtime. Yeah, potentially, yeah.
I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Send it up and then abandon. I can't stand it. Out of all the way you move it, see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Table setting, I
Got a
table
little
turn.
pump right here.
Guys playing on say a word. Know the price cause I know my worth.
You can use
My time,
these.
get what I deserve.
Fill up your coffee cans here.
Style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop.
Cup still here.
I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop.
Where's that little pump at? Right in here. Oh, it's the next house.
Count up the loot. Call up the troops. We coming through. We coming through. Count up the loot. Call up the troops. We coming through. We coming through. Count the loot, call the troops coming through. From the booth to the moon, that's the route. What it do? It's the same ones around me, no recruits. Stay down when it's cloudy, not a sun. Think it through, yeah. I just want the
Thought it was
cheese
like right there.
Never move out west of Hollywood, that's where the actors be. Never trust again if you had ever turned your back on me. Heard you got that
Anyway, there's one in there somewhere. I don't know if I'm dealing with right now. There's a little pump in there. Little well. There's a cousin over there stuck. We're running this guy's meter up. He wants me to be safe to pick him up, man. He'll get killed trying to drive him. I haven't slept. So we got that new wood job right there, and that one, and there was another one that I already did it. I think it's the one down in here somewhere. Well, you have the original one, and then you have that, and you have that, and I think there's another one right here. Yeah, there is. There's one in here too. I already did it already. That little catalog to order parts over the phone disappears. You gotta buy a new one all the time, I've noticed. This thing got anything in it? How'd I get that water in it? Oh, we drank all that already. Can't tell if it filled it or not. Here's the scrap metal, you know about that? You can see how much that's selling for if you get extra parts.
Lisää elinvoimaasi ja vaihda turbovaihteelle. Exotinso hivenainetiiviste parantaa suorituskykyäsi huikeasti. Saatavilla kaikista hyvin varustelluista kaupoista.
Put on 175 and then do that. Alright, let's get him thirsty here.
Saatavilla kaikista hyvin varustelluista kaupoista.
And get that thirst bar to show up again. There it is. And see, I got no more beer. Boot bottles all over the place.
Lisää elinvoimaasi ja vaihda turbovaihteelle. Exotinso hivenainetiiviste parantaa suorituskykyäsi huikeasti.
I don't even run it, man, because it's freaking takes too long to start her back up. Get it all scraped and all that. I got this little operation going over here. I think it's done by now. Let's see if Joke is home over there. I can tell him what I have. No, he's not home. Nope, not home.
Because you won't believe what you're about to believe next.
I don't want to leave that on
Unbelieve the unbelievable.
On the flame and get me on fire by sleeping. Got to get more of these juice bottles. Maybe start showing up once we save it and we have bottled some of this stuff up. Scrap metal prices are painful. Yeah, it takes forever, don't it? To show up and be, you're better off just getting rid of it. Isn't there another way to get rid of them too? But there's a flea market or something like that, but Just a lot of little things in the game to make you camp around and stuff, you know, and wait for stuff. Alright, so we got a little bit of that left. I think we used to be able to make 16 or 17 of those, if I'm not mistaken. I used to keep 20 bottles for that all the time. Okay, we got another pot of that ready. But we're not going to drink it now, we're going to bring it. Alright, let's sleep.
Ai, 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 ai.
Do you keep the job? Car's conked out. Those guys, the drunks are back over there. Oh, it's daytime too. It's going to be easier to find that tower. The fatigue bar already coming up, man. It's crazy. Don't save the game when you got a taxi job on you. You can't. It'll lose it. And don't sleep when you have the passenger with you. It'll lose it. How many marks have we added up here? 474. Not much. Even with that sleep. I've added more just being busy in the game, doing a bunch of stuff, and then it adds up. Even take them with you when you cut wood and all that stuff. It's daytime, but we started that job at night, so I don't know what the game is going to do as far as like the pay for that. Is it going to automatically adjust it? I think it would just keep it on what you originally took the call at. I switched it before out of curiosity, just like, oh, I got to switch it back to daytime, but I'm just going to leave it on what I took the call at. Had to be safe. I don't want to go out there and get him killed. He has to wait till I'm safe enough to drive. Ooh, did we leave my code? Yeah, we left the code at the gas station. We gotta go back. Oh my gosh. Who's calling? Why? Maybe they're still gonna take the taxi. Let's see. Why are you letting the meter run?
No niin, päivällisehtoollista.
Oh, good. It's a firewood guy.
Tarvitsisin noita polttopuita, että jos kerkesit käymään, niin on kyllä tosi hyvä.
Niinpä.
Minä menen jo ottamaan tuohon pihalle, niin tuleehan sitten aika joutui. Ei muuta.
Alright, which one is he? Okay, it's the one over here. So we got 2 here, and we got the one over there. So we got 3 of those. That's 9K right there that we can make. Gotta still empty the Gifu. Look at that bar climbing already, man. I can't freaking solve that. I'm gonna have to edit it, man. It's crazy. I don't know if that's intentional. Why is this thing running so bad now, man? See that? It lets go itself. That's not me letting go of the gas. It just goes off by itself. Maybe it's my controller. I don't know. Could be the controller. See what's in the mail. Who we owe money to. Phone. Cheaper living here. Just don't pay the damn parent bills over there for what? No point in paying for 2 places. I mean, you know, the point of keeping it is because you have another place to go that's warm and all that, but I'll pay it once I get the car built or something. Maybe we'll turn that all back on. For all you know, we have the mechanic in the game to come after you for not keeping up with all that. Get arrested. Heat not working. Heavy coffee pot. At Teimo's, I don't even think Teimo's here either. Can't get no coffee from Teimo. There's the water pump that I was telling you about. But I mean, it's so close to the apartment, you're probably not really going to use that often. Unless you're on foot and you're like passing out and all that. Teimo's not there, man. We have to drink the coffee that we have. I might have to just freaking reload all that. Ah, dang it, man. This is ridiculous. Still on none. I'm just looking back it out of there. Nope. Not on my gun. Come on, get up there. It'll be dark by the time I get the damn car going. You leave the house unheated and the pipes will freeze and burst, leaving you without water. Yeah, there's no water, I know. I can't do any. That's why I've been using, when I'm not at the apartment, I just use the pumps at the grandmother's house or Joke's house to fill up that water can. Yeah, I mean, but when you turn it back on, because I've done it a couple times, you turn it back on, it fixes it, you know what I mean? I'm just saving money for now. Figured, you know, the more money I have for parts, the better. Doesn't make sense paying for 2 places. Freaking parents abandon us all the time. I'm not gonna freaking keep paying that place. Did I lose something else here? No, we're good. Alright, let's just drink up this coffee now. We gotta drink that. Because I know most likely that place is not gonna have any drinks either. Look at that damn fatigue, man. We're getting hypothermia too. We need to hurry up. There's the guy waiting on wood. I'll just get freaking Teimo over here. That's happened to me before trying to just roll through here. See what's going on with the pay. Does that taxi pay you every day? Let's see. I don't think it does though. I think it's every week. Oh wait, yeah, look, 869 marks on a taxi. And before that I had like 58, so it paid me for part of my thing already, so it is paying you every day. It's pretty cool. I thought it was like after a week. Alright, good, we got some energy drinks here. Might as well carry a couple of chips with us. Keep that thirst level up. We'll get all that. Oh, it won't let me pay. It's not letting me pay now. Oh my god, man. That's screwed up. Or is she... Yeah, now she's coming. Yeah, now it worked. Where's the other dude at?
Oh.
No mutta päivää! Maistuisiko tommonen grillipekoniateria?
No.
I'm gonna light this up at the gas station in real life. See what happens. Oh, actually, I can't do that now because I'm not gonna have water. Well, yeah, I can do it, but I won't have water to refill it. Boom, with all that gas fumes. Just unbox the right color hood and boot lid for the same box. Nice. My hamburger, bro. Thank you, buddy.
Kiitoksia ja tervetuloa uudestaan!
That brought that thirst up. How's these sodas do? Look, thirst comes down pretty good. Before, with the problem bar, this soda didn't do anything for you. That's not bad. Oh, there's more in there. Look at that. I didn't know you had that much in it. Look, you get a bunch of drinks with that. That's not bad. How many drinks do you get? You get like 3 drinks to that. So it's like 3 sodas in one. Not bad. Not bad. It kills the whole thirst. I didn't know that before because of the problem bar. There's another benefit to getting your thirst back. Now you can get it cured with sodas and stuff like that. Keep milk, energy drinks on you, and then you can always get a meal here and kill your thirst. And this place is open 24 hours, so you don't have to worry about messing up your thirst. A few of these, keep them on you for more drinks. And then you can drink the water out there from those water pumps. I hope I didn't ruin that coffee by putting it on that fire for a second. I might have ruined it. Not supposed to boil that quick. Wait a minute. Oh, no. That's right. Isn't this already done already? No. Can't remember. Let's see. We could tell. Yeah, we cooked this already. I forgot about that. It was just reheating it on the grill there. I wish we can get water from inside of here. That would be neat. Maybe what I should do is not drink it so much to kill the bar. See if it starts slowing down a little bit. That's probably what's going on. Like kind of curb the friggin' use of the stuff here. Don't drink the whole coffee pot right away. Should have left one of those at my house. I don't need both of those on me. These are no good. Let me see. Eat them while they're still good. Damn it. Whoa. I've been driving around with a hot grill on you. Alright, let's get to that ski jump, get this job over. We got 921 marks racked up on there. So we got paid part of my, let's see. Oh, it's still showing 0 there. Oh yeah, we had 2,000 marks, right? That's why we made 800. So we made, out of the 2,100 that I had racked up, they paid me 869. That's not too bad. It's basically what he said, 40%. This thing don't want to stay running. Alright, let's get this guy taken care of, and then go by Fleetari to see how the car is doing over there. You know, you can order parts in the taxi cab too, though. On the phone. You can bring that magazine with. Maybe I should do that. Ah, this car won't stay running. Stop conking out, dude. Go back there and grab a magazine, bring it with us. Make a couple more orders. Now that we know how the taxi does, kind of what we can expect from doing them, I feel better about them now. I can do a little bit more of them. Grab a magazine. Those disappear. I guess they expire, and you got to redo them or repurchase them. Yeah, we're a magazine. Got our energy drink there. That stuff separate. I want to keep it in the front seat with me, away from the guy there, passenger. That way he doesn't get bugged out or something stupid where he won't get in the car. Now we're fogging up. Always something to slow you down, man. Fog. Something trying to prevent you from making any movement. And the car keeps shutting off too, don't help. Try that lottery thing on there too, you know that, and see how it does. Never know, you might get a winning lottery from the taxi cab. See, when you're sweating is when it seems to fog up the window here. They don't have the dirtiness bar in here, but when you shower, you can get rid of the sweat level. Man, this thing just does not want to stay alive. I'm abusing it too much. It doesn't want to run. See, See that? I'm gunning it, and watch it. It's gonna go off by itself. I'm full throttle, and it'll just go off. All right, I think the ski jump is to the left. I'm not, or is it to the right? I can't remember, man. Might be that way. Thing's running terrible. I think the taxi guy's happy with it. He's not gonna take the taxi away no more after doing all that. Isn't it over here, man? I can't remember. Oh no, it's the other way. Damn it. Yeah, it's not on this side. Now I gotta make a crazy U-turn. Can't make this thing spin and frickin' turn. It doesn't stay on the gas. That's flat enough over here. Won't stay on the gas thing. Go, go, go. Not a gun, man. These embankments are just too much, man. Can't get out of them. That usually works if you have your wheels on the ground, but if not, existing magazines disappear when it's on Tuesdays and Fridays. This guy's probably like, where's this damn taxi cab at, man? What's this guy doing? He's stuck in an embankment. Oh look, they hit the bus driver again, man. Poor bus driver. He keeps getting stuck and then he gets pissed and starts walking around. And then he gets killed over here. You gotta watch out for that too. They'll arrest you if you kill somebody in here too. There's so many little things that can happen to you while you're playing. Okay, where is that ski jump freaking turn off here, man? I can't remember. You can usually see it, but it's so dark now. Isn't that it over there? I might have passed it. Or is it? Yeah, this is it right here. I'm on my way, buddy. Got stuck in a ditch. But you gotta pay, man. You gotta pay for my effort to push the car out. The meter is on you. When you call the cab, anything bad that happens, you gotta pay for it. We wrecked. If I'm tired, you gotta pay for it. I'm the only cab in the area. Where's the freaking... I went the wrong way. Which way is this going, dude? I thought there was a little road to get up there. Did I go the wrong way now? There's the ski jump. Where's the little path to get up there? I thought there was another road that takes you up there. Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, I went to the wrong end. Now we gotta turn around. Now he's blacking out again. Game wants to kill me. He's like, you're doing too many taxi runs. For the coffee. It's blacking out. Crap, man. Now, which one is the food here? Let's see. That's the one with the end. I shouldn't have bagged those. See, you got to remember, too, to not bag stuff together. That's another thing I forget to do sometimes. So if you got to you need to have a bag with just energy drink. That way you don't have to take these out and have them all over the car now. Ah, man. Put that back on. Got an empty can. I gotta fix my energy bar, man. I'm gonna have to edit it. It's just too much. I don't know if it's intentional or not. If it is, then it is what it is, but it's supposed to make it hard so you can't, like, just leave the taxi going endlessly, you know what I mean? It doesn't let you... I think it's intentional, though, because you can't sleep if it's cold, you know what I mean? All that stuff. There we go, the urine. Put the energy back there. I think to get to this ramp, you gotta go the other way. Oh my god, now he's stuck again. Come on. I have 3 more boxes of parts at the shop anyway, so when we get done with this, we're gonna head that way. I gotta unbox them. I haven't unboxed them yet. If you guys watch the first few streams, whatever parts I have. Oh no, it's not gonna climb this. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, game. Come on. And I can't hit the brake. Hit the brake. Right into another damn embankment. I don't think we can get up there, man. I know I dropped someone off in here before. I didn't have no problem getting up here, but can't see anything. He's deep in here now, and I'm screwed. That's just this painful process, man. Trying to do these. Better off with the wood and all that, because with this is what you end up in this situation. It's gonna be a nightmare getting out of here. I have to experiment with trying to see if I just keep sleeping and not drinking too much energy drinks, if it brings back that fatigue to not being so fast. Because I have kept this guy up like 3 days. That must have changed something. And just used drinks. It did something to him. Just sliding backward. Now that Damn light went under the car.